Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boscheman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to dive into the energies of May 2021. We're going to look at the collective energy for May. May is a universal one energy. So we're going to dive into that, take a closer look at those energies that we may feel collectively. And then I'm going to break the energy down for your particular life path number, and that will be labeled in the notes and on the thumbnail. So I hope that makes sense. I know a few people were confused on April's forecast, but basically, again, we're just going to start the podcast off by looking at the collective energies for the universal energy, and then we're going to break down your own life path number. Okay, so May 2021 is a 10-1 universal energy. So ultimately, it's a 1 universal energy. And so what that means is the collective energy of May is that of new starts, fortune, luck, and a turn for the better. So this is a great time to express authentic, innovative ideas in a way that allows you to sort of take the reins and take the lead within your own life. You know, do you want a new job? Do you want a new relationship? Is there a new project or experience that you want to have? This is the energy that supports you in the initiation. So go for it. It may not unfold exactly as you plan because there's always sort of a level of surrender involved in life, as we know, but it will bring you exactly what you need for this phase of your journey. So you just need to say yes and get started. So there may be instances this month where you find yourself standing alone, sort of required to make personal decisions. This can feel challenging at times, but it's in this solitude that you'll discover things about yourself and your journey that that were previously hidden. So this is a wonderful energy for self-discovery and for standing on your own 2 feet. This is going to be a time where you could see great rewards surface for efforts you've already expended. Things that felt challenging in the past sort of shift, and things begin to calm down enough for you to see more clearly and to gain the confidence needed in order to make those bold new starts that have been calling to you. So you may find that you receive some much needed clarity at this time around a circumstance where there may have been some conflict previously. This clarity will allow you to deal with a situation in a much more elevated way with a deeper understanding. And so that will allow you to move forward much more freely once things are settled. So this is an energy of initiation and change. So if there are areas within your life where a fresh new outlook is needed or a new start is beckoning, this is the month to make your move. Embrace this one energy for all that it has to offer. Okay, life path number 7. So I pulled an animal spirit card for you all to see what the overall energy might hold for you for May. And you got Otter Spirit. And Otter's message to you is you are never alone. So what I feel like that means, or what might be coming up for you this month, is there may be some times, especially as we incorporate collectively this one energy of May, there may be times where you're sort of forced to stand alone and going after what you want or sharing new bold ideas where they may be misunderstood or not maybe accepted by the masses straight away. And so you may have that sense that you're sort of standing all alone type thing. And I think the message is just to understand that there are greater forces at play here and that you are absolutely supported. You are never alone. The universe and your guides and your soul are always, on your side and working with you to translate these big, bold ideas into the physical in some way to help you to do that. But sometimes it's like when we have these big ideas, those that are not part of that big idea, at least initially, have a hard time understanding where we're coming from. And so it feels like we're kind of standing on top of the summit of the mountain all alone. And it's just a message from the universe, just to remember that you're never alone, that all of the choices that you make are supported regardless of what the outcome is. And you are definitely divinely supported. So, and I think that you're going to find that the more that you can stand up and stand out when it comes to your big ideas and your goals and your visions, the more that you will attract and gain the support of the people who are meant to understand it, who are at that wavelength, okay, or who are currently at that vibration. So it may feel a little challenging for you initially as you start off with these new bold ideas, but I think that if you can stand true to yourself and continue along the path, that you're going to find that the people, the physical aspects come in, okay? So it might just be for a little while at first that you feel kind of, again, like you're standing out in the crowd and standing all alone. But if you truly believe in whatever it is, then keep going, okay? Because the people will come, the resources will come, you will be supported, and you are energetically supported regardless, okay? So I guess the message is really don't give up on whatever it is that you're pursuing just because you feel like you have to go it alone for a little while. Some of the greatest adventures of our lives, some of the greatest experiences have to be forged alone. And then we find that those resources and the people come in along the way, right? As we continue forward. So the key is to say yes and get started. I broke the month down into 4 weeks. And as we start the week, or the week, as we start the month of May, we have this energy of kind of like, this could be someone from your past, a male figure, or somebody who embodies the masculine energy, really coming in strongly. This is somebody who has a lot of wisdom, a lot of life experience, a lot that they could teach you. So this could be a mentor of some sort, but coming in to kind of help you to see your strengths, to kind of help you to see what you're capable of, to kind of push you a little bit harder than maybe what you might have pushed yourself, to, again, stand up and stand out. So this is really beautiful energy. And I think what's important to remember is that this person can be trusted. So this could be somebody who you know, or somebody new who comes into your life, but they have a lot, like I said, they have a lot of wisdom. And I think that you're going to find that their wisdom complements what you've been searching for, right? Like what you want to build upon to help you do that. So beautiful energy there. It's kind of like, I see a lot of creative energy coming in at the beginning of the month. So you might get new ideas. If you're a business owner, you might be getting new, vivid, bold ideas to enhance your business or to create a new business. And I feel like this person is going to help you in some way. So pay attention to the messages that they hold. If they offer you support, then say yes to it. Explore it. See what it holds for you. But I do kind of see, like, even though you may feel unsupported and isolated at times in May, I think this first week you're going to feel really supported, or at least after the initial, that initial feeling of sort of standing alone, I think you're going to start to see the people and the resources really flood in. So just be open to it. I know sometimes with sevens, you can feel like you work best on your own. But I think this is going to be a time where you could really learn a lot from whatever this person is trying to show you. Or it could be people. And this could be a woman as well, but I'm getting that masculine energy really strongly. So it could be that, a female sort of gender that embodies masculine energy could be coming in really, really strongly. So, and it's that masculine energy of like action, boundaries, that sort of thing. Like, so they have something to teach you. But it does also feel like they have something to teach you when it comes to, it could be about life in general, but it also feels around like a career or purpose of some sort. So just pay attention to who comes into your life and what they have to offer at this time. I do feel like it's like your resources coming together, your support team coming together. As we move into the second week of May, it's like you're being asked to start a new journey or a new direction or a new a new path, but there's a lot of uncertainty with this path, and there's a lot of ambiguity. And so there's going to be the need for a lot of trust. So, and it's kind of like you need to be very practical with this movement forward. Take a look at all the facts, take a look at all of the very practical, logical aspects of it, but then also, of course, feel into the steps, feel into your progression forward, and follow that intuition. It's going to be really, really important that you're using both sides of your brain when it comes to this next journey, when it comes to this next chapter. I do feel like there's this call for a lot of patience, though. So it could be like one of those things where it's like you get an opportunity to start a new journey, to have a new opportunity. But again, there's a lot of uncertainty around it. And so that can bring up anxiety or fear. And I think that the call is just to remember that you're not going to have all the steps up front. You're not going to know everything up front. There's going to be a lot of unknowns associated with this, and you're just meant to trust. So each step will be illuminated when it's meant to be. So as the step becomes illuminated, take the next step. But there's going to be patience involved with this as well. This is not a journey that's going to be over quickly. So I feel like whatever this opportunity is that comes in for you, or this chance for a new adventure, I feel like it's going to take some time. So just be really patient with the process and trust the process, okay? You're not going to have control over this journey. So just know that up front. That can be challenging for anybody, but especially for sevens. So again, a lot of trust coming in, and just knowing that even those times that you feel alone, you are being guided. I think that's really important to remember, okay? So second week, I just see an opportunity for a new adventure, a new journey, a new path to be followed. But I think it's going to take a lot of inner strength, because again, you're not going to know everything that needs to be known for this journey. It's going to unfold for you as you continue to move forward, and you just need to keep saying yes and have patience. The third week of May, we have this energy of kind of like you being set in your ways and being really focused on something, sort of hyper-focused on something. And it's almost like this is something that's been ongoing. So it's kind of like you've been really focused on something. The universe comes in and tries to shift your focus, but you're so hyper-focused on it that you're missing the cues to shift your focus. So I'm seeing this energy around like some kind of massive clarification coming in for you, a really strong nudge from the universe being like, hey, you need to shift your focus. You need to become the observer. You're too intermingled in whatever this is. You're too involved in whatever this is, and you need to remove yourself. And I feel like the universe is going to remove you from this situation so that you get a better viewpoint and can look at whatever this is through a broader lens. So I do kind of see a little bit of a challenge coming in third week of May around that time. But again, that challenge is meant to shift your focus in a quick, abrupt way. So again, if there's something that you have failed to see the bigger picture around because you've been trying to control it too intensely, I think that you're going to have sort of like what we would call like a tower moment in tarot, where it's like it comes in and it just sort of changes the dynamic so abruptly and so drastically that you're forced to see things differently. And again, it's just that energy of like we get stuck in our own ways, and sometimes that can trip us up. And so this is the universe coming in and being like, okay, we need to accelerate your timeline here, and I'm going to help you do it type thing. And I'm going to help you do it through this abrupt change. So some of you sevens may see some kind of abrupt change to your daily routine, to a relationship, to something like that come in. But again, it's for your highest good, and it is strictly to shift your perspective, to create a broader scope so that the decisions that you make moving forward can be well informed. Okay. So just be aware of that. It's nothing to fear. It's just, again, the universe conspiring to help you move forward on your timeline as opposed to getting stuck and not progressing anywhere. Okay. So this is meant to help you. The fourth week of May, I see this opportunity for, again, a new adventure, but this one feels much lighter. This one feels like not as ambiguous. It's kind of like you have a clean slate and you get to decide where you go, and you're feeling very, very creative. It's this very creative life force energy flowing through you, and this level of excitement and sort of moving through life a little bit lighter. So it's like whatever that sort of abrupt moment was, that third week, is sort of opening you up to breathe much more deeply and to see things much more clearly and lighter. Not so much drama, if that makes sense. And so I see a tremendous amount of joy associated with this new sort of shift in direction. So again, it's whatever happens that third week or around that third week that's helping you to shift your perspective brings you a tremendous amount of joy. So, or the opportunity for it with this new sort of clean slate to create whatever it is that you want to create or go wherever it is that you want to go with the people and that you want to go with type thing. So yeah, beautiful energy. I kind of see a lot of like that last week of you starting something new and starting it with people that you really enjoy being around, that you enjoy their energy, that really fill you up as opposed to deplete you. So I feel like, again, Otter Spirit's message of you're never alone is just a reminder that the universe is always working with you, even when things feel a little bit challenging, to help move you forward, to help get you to those moments that feel lighter and more joyful. So beautiful, powerful energy for the month of May for you sevens, but I see like sort of in sort of an exponential increase in your timeline type thing. It's like those places within your life where you have felt stuck. I feel like you're going to get like the fast forward button is going to get pushed and you're going to sort of be accelerated forward, which might feel a little bit uncomfortable in the moment, but where it takes you is going to feel really joyful and freeing. I feel like anything that has made you feel confined or restricted recently, this is going to open you up to a lot more magic, to a lot more freedom, to express yourself, to explore, whatever the case may be. So beautiful energy for you sevens. Love to see this for you all. Embrace it, even those challenging aspects, try to embrace it as much as possible. Just know that where it's taking you is for your highest good. All right, take care, sevens. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.